Right.
Do that?
I can.
Okay. So what, if anything, does 102 indicate to you about the movement of the crowd out of Peninsula Park or at Peninsula Park at approximately 9 p.m.?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that question?
Yeah, does Exhibit 102 give you any
Exhibit
information
102.
about what is happening at 9 p.m.?
At 9 p.m., the group was gathering.
Okay. Does Exhibit 102 tell you what, if the group left the park?
It does.
What time was that?
At 9:20.
Okay. And does it indicate the direction that the group is moving?
It indicates that they're on Albina and moving westbound.
Okay, so on the Exhibit 182, can you note a 922. Let's put 922 and then crowd with sub 1, C1.
Okay.
Okay. Does 102 indicate sort of the next sort of significant, in your view, activity that happens after the crowd leaves the park?
They move westbound, cross the interstate, and stop at roughly Montana.
And at what time is that?
Roughly 9:28.
Okay, can you put C2 for the location crowd at that point?
Okay.
On Exhibit 102, does it indicate the crowd moving towards Interstate and Ainsworth? Or excuse me, let me strike that. What's the next event that is of note to you on 102 with respect to either the movements of the crowd or the movements of the police force?
At that position, they had a shield wall for a period of time.
At C2?
At C2.
Okay. And you said a period of time. Does the activity log indicate how long the shield wall was up?
It mentions it and then mentions that they move southbound.
Okay.
At 9:28, it mentions that they have a shield wall.
Is that at the C2 then?
That would be at C2,
at
correct.
Montana. Okay.
Correct.
And then what does at 928 at C2? Is there any indication that there was any sort of engagement by the police with the shield wall there?
What do you mean by that, sir?
Was there any efforts? Did the police? Let me ask you this. With engagement, I mean, were the police present when the shield wall was at C2 at Montana?
The police were present. They were a block to the west.
Okay.
And made announcements to get out of the street.
Very good. All that happened at C2?
Yes, sir.
Does the activity log indicate if the crowd got out of the street? In accordance with the announcements?
It does not detail that.
What's the next thing of note on Defendant's 102?
At 9:34, it was reported that 2 announcements were made and that they had not left the street.
Is the crowd still at Montana, or have they moved?
They are still at C2, which would be